All right, continuing on. This is from what's the justification for step two in the solution process? So you're going to be looking at what's going on, and so in step one, so here's our original equation, right? In step one, we simplified, right? We combined like terms, and then in step two, which is the step that they're talking about, we got rid, the 6y came over to the 8y. So what we did was we subtracted 6y on both sides. So if you watch my other video, you remember that since we subtracted, we're going to say it's the subtraction property of multiplication. And that's that. That's really that simple. So before they showed us the subtraction, here we had to remember the steps where, if you remember, I told you, you look at the two variables, and the one with the smaller value, you're going to do the inverse. And when it's positive, the inverse is minus, and the property you're going to use is subtracting on both sides. All right, let's move to the last problem. What's the solution for P in the equation? This is why I really like to use the calculator Desmos/Scientific. Just find it really helpful. So what we're going to do first is we're going to simplify these terms. So notice how we're going to do I want to do the fractions first. So I go to Desmos.com. So Desmos is so it's Desmos.com/scientific. And if you go to clear all, there's a percent sign, and next to the percent sign there's an AB, and I'm going to click that AB because that means fraction. Now I tried to make this window perfect. Now you guys can see. So this is what I did in the last video, and here's the fraction that I just created, and I have to add 1/3 plus 1/2. So again, I hit AB and I hit 1 over, and notice how I just click here, 2. And this is nice, but I kind of need to have the fraction, so it's 5/6. So I go back to my work, and I have 5/6p, right? Because when these combine, plus 7 equals 7/6p, and I combine 5 and 4, and I get 9. So remember what I told you, right? We're going to look at our variables, and the smaller one, which is 5/6, right? Because 7/6 is bigger than 5/6. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to write 5/6 minus 5. Oh, oops, sorry. So hit AB and I write 5/6. And we're subtracting that from 7/6. AB 7/6. So I can either click it or hit down. So my answer is 1/3. So 1/3. Oh, my bad. So I subtracted this from both sides, right? And I got 1/3p plus 9 equals positive 7. So now I want to solve for p, so I have to get rid of the thing that's next to p, which is this plus 9. So I subtract 9 on both sides, right? And -9 plus 7 is -2. 1/3 p, right? So this cancels out. I got 1/3. -9 plus 7 is -2. And then I multiply by the reciprocal. Reciprocal means flip. So if it's 1/3, it's going to be 3/1. So times 3/1. And 3 times -2 is -6. So it's -6. All right. Alrighty. So okay, and so we're done. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. This is again for Unit 2 on linear equations.